There's a lot of power in this reading already. When you see two of your four cards or major arcana, and the first two are, that tells you that this week is going to be very instrumental in a change or in a transition or in whatever is happening that's going to last for a period of time. Hello, Leo. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your weekly reading. This is your finance and investment reading for the week of April 14th through the 20th. Let's see what your money and spirit has in store for you this week. Alrighty then, on the bottom of the deck, the card that matters with the overall energy of your week, not your energy specifically, is that strength card. Lord have mercy, that can go a few ways, so I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to play out. But most importantly, know that it's going to be a week where either you're going to need some strength or a week that's going to give you strength. I'm curious to see which way it happens. Now let's take a look at your energy. Your energy is the first card on the top of the deck, and I'm loving that. It's the Lover's card. The second card out is the, oh my goodness, we're getting strong. We're coming up with the Queen of Swords, not just swords, but the Queen of Swords and the sword that'll cut you. She will cut you and she will make you slowly bleed. So, I mean, she's the wicked queen in the sense that she is, but she's righteous. Don't get me wrong. She's righteous, but she will cut you. And then there's the, oh my goodness, look at this, the King of Wands. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of power in this reading already. When you see two of your four cards or major arcana, and the first two are, that tells you that this week is going to be very instrumental in a change or in a transition or in whatever is happening that's going to last for a period of time. So whatever is happening this week, you will benefit or reap the negative side of it for many weeks or even months to come. So heed this warning very well. This is one of the more stronger indications that you should be ready to follow through, because again, this is not just happening today and will last for the week. It's going to last for many weeks and months to come because of these two major arcana, and more importantly, hit home by two of the court cards, and we're talking the King and Queen. And so with the major court cards, we're talking instrumental, and we're talking you being instrumental, your energy being instrumental. So this is not you sitting around waiting for something to happen. This is you taking action. This is you moving something forward. This is you putting that energy in. So please, as we read through this, make sure you're on top of it. Now, the strength card is have the strength to be persistent, to push through, okay? And do what you have to do. Do what you must do to ensure that you are stable, that you are protected, that you are financially sound, okay? That's the strength card. Now, the Lover's card, and that's, again, the energy for you this week. Now, you need to support that energy that's around you with your own behavior, and that's the Lover's card. Do what aligns with you. Do what you like. Do what you feel comfortable with. Do what aligns with you. Do what you believe feels right, feels sure, feels secure, okay? I'm not saying feels good. Remember, I didn't say good. I'm saying feels secure. Make sure you're feeling what's right, what makes sense. And sometimes the right and the making sense and secure does not equal good, because it's like, oh man, I really wanted to, but you can't. On this week, you have to stay strong and protect you and protect your family and protect your financial comfort. Okay, so do what aligns with you, the things that you know you really should do, because again, it makes good business sense, it makes good investment sense, those kind of things. But most importantly, make sure that you're doing what you need to do to protect your own. And you will, because this is the King of Wands. And that King of Wands is saying that when this is all said and done, as you find this investment strategy, as you change or you do things that align and making hard choices, but as you do this and aligns with what you are meant to be doing, that is right with you, that is secure with you, that makes very good sense with your reasoning and your logic and your learning and just your experiences, then the entrepreneur will find to make it work and to make it work, and you will make it work. You will make it work. Now, you may have to break some eggs. You may have to cut a little bit. You may have to just, be a little brutal, but you must do this if you're going to do what aligns with you, because again, you will make things work in the end. Let's get a clarifier down here. Look at this. I just spoke about major arcana, and I just told you how strongly I feel about that and how strongly I suggest that you follow what's being told to you. And then another major arcana comes out, which confirms even more that this is going to be a very transitional week, a very pivotal week. And so the temperance card comes out, and that's the patience card. So again, be strong and be patient. Be patient and be balanced. We're not having highs and lows emotionally. We're not doing anything emotionally driven, decision wise, or anything else. This is a time to focus on getting things done that align with you, doing them that could be, again, problematic for other people, but you got to make those decisions, and ultimately you will, because you are not sure. Again, do keep the balance. It's like, you know what? I know you're not going to like hearing this, but I got to deliver this. I know you're not going to like the fact that I can't give you that money, or I can't follow through with that investment, because that's not a sound investment. We're not doing that. Somebody says, hey, can you go in business with me? Yeah, this is great. No, I'm sorry, I can't. This doesn't align with me, and I can't. So you have to make that choice, because you're the good businessman. Hey, can you loan me some money? I'm in a giant. No, I cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I have to be strong. I have to protect my family. This cannot happen. Or, how much interest? Yeah, you pay back in interest. Let's get some notes. If it's a loan for a product or something, give me a note. I want a note back on it, so where I can take it if you don't pay for it. Again, this is business. This is what you got to do. Oh my gosh! And again, another major arcana. 4 of the 6 cards out at this point are major arcana. This is that baby. And again, if you do what's aligned with you, and you are patient and make sure you're not riding the wave, and make sure you're not trying to jump on the newest thing. You're just staying cool, staying chill, and waiting for the moment. And you're going to have to make decisions that are difficult. Again, you're going to be very happy. The Sun card is telling you that you're going to celebrate the fact that you did, and you listened and you followed through. And again, that King of Wands is that entrepreneur energy saying, you got this. And look here, rising above. This is you climb. You're fighting your way up. And this will be some work. Because again, people are going to come at you. They want things from you. People want things from you. People are going to expect money from you. They're going to expect opportunities from you. They're going to be expecting other things. If you have a business, protect your business now. Don't be bringing a lot of people on who do not need people who I need to work. I need a job. Yeah, unfortunately, my company doesn't need more employees right now. Or if you have to let people go, unfortunately, you must do that. The alignment card says you got to cut people off your payroll. That may be the case. Again, if it's talking about, hey, I don't have, I'm a businessman, I've got to make sure that my money balances out at the end of the month. I can't continue to invest the way I was doing on some of the inventory I have. So you cut back on your inventory. Maybe it's some of the splurging that you did. Maybe you're taking folks out to lunch to celebrate your group, and you're like, right now I can't do that. Bonuses, maybe bonuses have to cut. Again, if you're a businessman, this is a business decision. A businesswoman, this is a business decision. And so there are many things here. Be strong this week, again, because there's things pulling at you. Do what makes sense. Survive. Make your business work. Make your investments work. Make your decisions work. Make anything you're doing work. Again, if this is also investment with real estate, if you look at this is a time to buy real estate. I know it sounds very opposite or whatever, because again, we're seeing what happens is the interest rates are going up, and as the interest rates are at high points right now, they're floating around. They dipped a little bit, now they're back up. The point is that the adjustable rate mortgages are coming due after having been so cheap for so long, and now people can't afford that new note because again, the numbers jumped significantly. So we're going to see a higher number of foreclosures. We're also seeing people who are insecure in the marketplace. They're not going to be buying and selling. They're not interested, and so you're going to see listings drop. We're going to see listings increase because again of the foreclosure risk and all those other things. You're going to see interest drop. Interest as in people's interest in buying. That's going to drop because people are not going to be ready to make big choices. You're going to see the equity firms like BlackRock slip in and buy some more properties and maybe keep the market steady. But even they are not buying like they used to. They're looking at something else now. They destroyed the housing market for all of us. Think about it, folks. This is underreported story. When BlackRock came in, after they started messing with the stock market for so long, they bought enough equities that they could move the market. They moved into real estate and they started buying single family homes. And they bought single family homes, paying ridiculous money, competing against everybody else who was buying properties for themselves, and were buying these properties to buy, own, and rent. And they don't give a damn about the properties otherwise. They're just rental properties. They're an investment. And so they ran up the price of real estate, and then they blamed it on politics. It wasn't politics. It was investment firms slipping in and overpaying for property, therefore rising the price for all of us. And now they're going to slowly slip out the door. and I don't see them doing what they used to do. And who's stuck with it? Our kids, our grandkids, the folks who have to pay the long-term significant damage of this kind of behavior because it's all about money. Because there are no altruistic people anymore in corporations who are bringing back that money to us. And this is what's happening here. So sorry about that. And that's not political. That's just reality. Okay. So I'm telling you that this is probably the time to look at buying real estate. It may go down some, it's not going to go down a whole bunch, but these cards are saying this will be a good time for real estate. And look at this. The universe is bringing you a gift because you've been looking for properties. You've been looking for maybe investing in real estate, or again, looking at your business, maybe cutting back on your business, but this is a good time to buy maybe the building. Therefore, you adjust or getting that new financing. But again, the universe is giving you a gift, and there are competing interests. There's a lot of interest out there in reference to that. But look at this: the two is like the Lover's card, and so the two is saying, you know what, you're going to make the right choice, and more importantly, it will align with you. So don't be surprised if you have a business and you own that business right now. Don't be surprised if you have an opportunity to buy the building you're in, or to buy a new building and move into that building, because this is the kind of the concept there. And this is the time. It does align with you. Okay, the numbers are looking good. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Let me know how this resonates with you. Again, if you are looking at making a move, this is the time to do it. This move will last you for a long period of time to come. You will be glad that you did, and you'll be thanking me down the road. And you can thank me right now by hitting that like, share, subscribe, and follow button. I would truly appreciate it. Help me grow my channel. Help me share this information so other people can gain from this as well. With that said, I'll let you go. Love, light, and blessings from me at Sonoran Mystic Tarot and my family to you and yours. Until next week. Bye-bye.